you a little video how to finish this on your own. And if this project is just not for second graders, it can be for anybody through K through 5 or even older. It's so much fun to make the crazy hair. So now I'm going to be switching you over to the paper. Strange to be holding a camera plus my crayon, but I'll do my best. The first thing we're doing is practicing. We're not going to get there the first time, so we have practice with our copy paper. I'm going to go ahead and put down an oval, and if you remember what I taught you, do an air oval and then touch down. Okay, I have my oval. Even though it's really sketchy, it's okay. I don't have to erase any lines. This is just practice. But between the top and the bottom, I'm going to make a guideline. This is where my eyes will be. Contrary to thoughts, the eye line is not up here. This is our hairline. The eye line is in the middle. And we actually have about 4 to 4.5 eye lengths. So what I like to do is I like to take my measuring fingers and measure across the paper. At least get 4. Sometimes I might try to go 4.5. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to take my measuring fingers and hold it right there and put a dot on one side and a dot on the other. I now have 2 dots, and I'm just going to hop with that measurement, make a dot. Hop with that measurement, make a dot. And I like to make football shapes, but because this guy is a surprise face, I'm just doing the top. We will add the bottom later. You see how the bottom is rounded also because he is so surprised. Now I'm coming back to my paper and I am going to now make a guideline halfway again for my nose. Halfway between the eyes and the chin. Well, this nose, he's kind of looking up, so I'm going to give him a kind of a little frown right here. Here's his nostrils there. Kind of looks a little piggish, but hey, it's gonna grow on us. He's going to come around. I like to do some shading. Right now, noses that have just straight lines, they don't look right. You have to have shading to make them look real. All right, this is looking a little better. Just having some shading. All right, I guess I'm getting okay with this. Now underneath that, I'm gonna make my filbrums, those little 2 lines underneath, but for the mouth, I'm making an oval, or, oops, that's more like a circle, but what I meant was an oval. I'm going to add that V that goes up to our filbrums and a bottom lip right here. And when I'm so surprised, my teeth are going to show. So I think I'll put a row of teeth here and a row of teeth down here. I even have my tongue showing, so we can add that. That'd be fun. Cool. Boy, I went so low that I'm going to have to extend my chin because I don't want my chin right there. I want it to go further. So that's the cool thing about practice, is because you don't have to make a definite line yet until you get it all the way you want it. All right, now let's go ahead and get those fun cheeks up here. They kind of make the bottom part of our eye. So I'm giving it kind of a rounded cheek shadow there, rounded cheek shadow there. One of the things about surprise faces is that your eyebrows are way up here. So I'm going to make them high and I'm going to make them arch. High and arched. When I do my eyes, kind of looking up at it in a surprise, you can make your irises kind of hover at the top here. So there's white part of your eye is showing underneath. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my pupil. And then we can hide part of it underneath the eyelid. We really don't see our eyelids right now because we're looking up. So the last thing I need to work on before I color is the ears. The ears are between the eye line and the nose line. But I don't like big ears. I like to get close to the face. Here's another one. Now I'm going to spend some time practicing some more, and then we're going to go to the final. Now that you've practiced, I want you to take your practice and put it on, transfer everything you did to, here's my practice, to the nice watercolor paper. You can tell it's nice and strong. So I already colored with my brown. It's time to add the color. To keep from making streaks, if you will color in little circles like this, that gives you more control. I also, when I color with little circles, I kind of go back 2 or 3 different directions so you don't see one direction. I'm also going to shadow a little bit with my peach or whatever color that you want for your flesh. I'm just pressing down a little bit harder. Shadow with the brown, lightly, so we don't see any streaks. I like to shadow on the neck. I like to shadow up around the eyes, around the nose. The ears, because the ears are behind, I like to shadow there. I like to shadow right there for the cheekbones. All right. I'm going to add more color, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm finished. I'm finished. I shadowed with brown. I added some pink in her cheeks. I did some more shadows here. I did some lip color. It was kind of an orangey yellow. I did blue eyes, but if you'll notice, I left a little reflection, a little white of the paper. It makes the eyes look like they're alive. The one thing I will stress, leave black for last, because black tends to smear the other colors. I think we're done. So now it's time for the fun. It is time to paint. Woohoo! So, with our paints, I have my well-loved watercolor paints. I love praying because of the good rich color. I have some water, I have a brush, and I have a straw. You know, blowing through that long of a straw can get you out of breath fast. So I like to cut my straws in half. That way you can share. So your brother or sister can do this too, because you have a straw that you can cut in half. So I'm putting my brush into some water. I think I'm gonna do yellow first. I'm gonna stir till I get a good, thick, rich color. I like to stir until I get a bubble. Can you guys find a bubble yet? Oh, there it is. I love bubbles. All right, got it. I'm going to put a dot of paint right there. I need to blow before it dries. Cool. Well, I'm going to I'll do another one real quick so you guys can see. I'm going to put some brush in the water. I'm going to stir with orange now till I get good, thick, rich color. Let's see if I can make a bubble. Any bubbles yet? Come on, bubbles. There it is, there it is. Woohoo! I'm going to put a dot and take my straw. And there's my crazy hair. It's starting to happen. Enjoy, you guys. Also, here, I'll just lift it up a little bit. When you're finished, I would love to see your finished art. So have your mom or yourself or your dad, a big older brother or sister, take a quick pic and send it to me, kdbrown@trinityacademy.org. Bye, guys.